it's me again, Nadej with Crochet Day by Day. We are in a little bit of a different spot today. I am house sitting for my cousin, or rather dog sitting, house sitting. So I figured since they're going to be gone for this weekend that I would take advantage of that and do some crocheting, of course. So I wanted to take you along with me while I make some throws, which I figure might be a good time of year to get some throws out because fall is coming, friends, and it's still kind of warm but cooling down, so it's like a nice light throw, not a blanket. So we'll see how that goes. I don't know if how long you guys have been here, and for those of you that are new, hi, welcome. For those that have been here, thanks for returning. But I wanted to mention that I have these cakes that I got from Hobie a long time ago. It was a Hobie haul, and I just went kind of nuts. So I decided, well, first of all, I didn't know what to do with them, and now I just decided to make some throws. And let me just show you this little, oh, you want to hide? Okay. So I decided to make some throws out of this Hobie Yarbo cookie cake. This one's the color Bohemian. So there's a lot of like really pretty colors here. There's like some greens and pinks, blues. It's really pretty. So I figured I'd make a throw out of this one. I started one with this. This one I believe is called just Fuchsia. It's a combination of these pinks and purples. And so far this is what it looks like. It's just an offset V-stitch. So if you guys are curious to make your own, I will go ahead and link that pattern for you down below. It's a really, really simple, easy pattern to follow. So I'm just going to work up, you know, these cakes that I have just one at a time. To see how far they get me. I know that I have a lot of these, so maybe I can get one throw with 2 of these. We'll see. So here's another one that I brought with me. Sorry, the color's a little funky in here. I didn't bring my ring light, it's just the light. And then I have this like, I forget what this one's called. Of course, I'll link everything for you below. But I got this color. This red is stunning. So we'll see. Maybe this will be one that I keep. But I really like this red. And let's see here. Oh, I went to Michael's and Hobby Lobby so I could settle in with this day. And I found some stuff that I was like, oh, let's make a throw out of this. So I found this cake, or skein. Let's see here. It's called, the Lion Brand Hometown, and it's a bulky yarn. Super bulky is what it says. It uses a 9mm crochet hook, and this color is called Salem Creek. And I'm going to make a throw for myself with this one just because I really like the color scheme. It's basically, let's see, if I started the throw, the color is really just not coming through here, but it's cut like pinks and grays and blacks. And that's my vibe right now. So that's what I'm going to be working on. I also got a commission, well, 2 commissions here to make some scarves with sleeves. So I need to get those started. And I just have a lot to do, but I'm basically just sitting here. I need to take the dogs out from time to time, feed myself, things like that. So today is Saturday, and it's already the afternoon. I've been doing a lot of stuff this morning, and I've just barely started to crochet. And so I'm going to go ahead and continue to watch a bunch of movies, shows, take you along with me, do some time lapses because there's not really a lot to talk about. So you could just kind of see how these all work up with these variegated yarns. And so far, each kind of cake like this, I've worked with a few, like the Caron Blossom cakes. I'll just pop a couple here, and I'll show you what I've done so far with the cakes that I already have that are just from Michael's. They're Caron Blossom cakes, I believe. And one of those gets me maybe halfway, a third of the way through a throw. And each of those cakes took about 3 hours to work up, just a third of it or half of it, however you want to look at it, or however I decide as far as that sizing is concerned. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, and just have some fun with crocheting, kind of bounce between a few projects here so I don't get too bored. And yeah, if you're curious about that, I've been blabbing a little bit too much, but if you're curious about that, please stick around. Okay, so this is only one skein of this hometown Salem Creek. Can you see that color? It's not picking up. And Michael's only had 4, so I'm gonna definitely need to order more if this is only what 1 gives me. Yeah. Okay, anyway, progress so far on this. Let's see, is it giving better color here? There we go. You can kind of see it now. Okay, so I'm just going to continue with this. I'm gonna change the color or the camera angle because this light isn't as good as the light over here. It's just a little better. So here we go. Let's carry on. Let me get my hook. Using an 8mm for this. And see how long this takes. I just started a scary movie that's an hour and a half. So we'll see how that goes. So it's the next day, and last night I decided to just work on a couple of my own things, but today, Sunday, I do need to start working on the scarves with sleeves. So let me just show you what I'm working on. I'm making 2 of these, custom order, and the pattern is gorgeous. It's called the Vienna Convertible Shrug, and I'll link it below. It is a purchase pattern, but I think it's worth it. It's fairly simple to follow, and you can use any yarn outside of what they describe here, I think, anyway. So far I've tested it out and I like what I see with what I have, which is different styles of yarn, or rather weights on that. So I'm gonna start those today. I did work on this like scarf shawl, and it's with these Caron latte cakes. This one is just cream, solid color. This is one of the softest yarns I've ever felt in my life. It's 58% acrylic, 42% nylon, and holy crap, like, wow. I'm really excited for this for myself. And I did start a black version of it too, with just some Lion Brand, what is it called? Heartland. This color is Black Canyon. So it's kind of got like a tweedy look with this white throughout it, or gray if you want to think of it that way. So I created this for myself too. Sorry for the sniffles, I have a bit of allergies today. And I did do one more skein of this Salem Creek Lion Brand Hometown is what it's called. So here's this one so far. This is just 2 skeins, so I have 2 more only. I'm gonna need to order more, which is totally fine because I think this is really pretty. And it'll be nice, a nice throw. It's got some weight to it because it is a bulky yarn, so I really like it. I did get pretty far with this pink throw. So these cakes are 600 meters. So it's gonna take a lot longer than 3 hours, I think, to get through one of them. But this is where we're at so far. And I really like the color pulling on this. It's just striping with purples and pinks. So I think this would be great for, you know, a kid's room, if your room, if your favorite colors are pink and purple. And it's just a nice lightweight throw. It's pretty meshy, but it's, because it's acrylic, it's warm. If you know the acrylic on this. Let me know if you guys are interested in these throws or not, because I am going to put them up on my Etsy soon, because fall is coming. It's still pretty warm, but it's starting to cool down. You can kind of like feel it in the air. My favorite time of year by far. And so I'm going to put those up on my Etsy, but let me know if you would be interested in those. I'll show you at the very end of this video like what I completed over the weekend. And oh yeah, I decided to create my own kind of sleeve scarf. So I just created something here with the offset V-stitch. This will focus. Yeah, offset V-stitch, and this has a cuff at each end. And I think I'm going to try to get 50 rows to create the cuff. We'll see, I'm only at 5. So, and then at the end I'll just slip stitch back loop only, or single crochet. I haven't decided how I want to finish this, but I just decided to create my own because I'm really excited about this pattern that a friend, sent and requested for me, and I think it's gonna be awesome when these are all completed. So I'm doing a lot of fun things, especially for myself, because it can get boring sometimes, but I just thought I would catch you up because it is almost 12 noon right now. I slept in today because I was really tired. Didn't sleep all the night before because I have like this hip issue going on. Anyway, I took some ibuprofen and it helped me sleep, which is good because I was tired. I probably look tired. How do I look? Anyway, so that's what I'm going to start working on here. I just need to get situated, and we're going to work on some scarves. I need to figure out what I'm going to watch to keep me entertained. And yeah, so let's get going. Oh, side note, I'm fully caffeinated today. I got that, pumpkin cream foam latte, or what is it? Cold brew. From Starbucks. I don't really like the pumpkin spice latte. It's fine, but I like this pumpkin cold foam cold brew cream. I don't know what it's called. I don't know. And then I don't know if you guys have tried the pink drink with chocolate cream cold foam. It's not a caffeinated beverage, but it is so refreshing, and it literally tastes like a chocolate covered strawberry. I don't know if you guys have tried this, but I just thought I'd show you my beverage, give you a bevy check. I've got my water and some electrolyte drink to kind of keep me going for the day, because it's good to stay hydrated. Even when you're crocheting, I do forget a lot to drink water because I get so invested in, like, one more row after this, and then after this row. So anyway, we're caffeinated, we're beveraged up, and now we're gonna crochet. Hey everyone! So it's been a few days since I last filmed, actually about a week, after house sitting for my cousins. And so basically I was doing a lot of work, just sitting, crocheting, watching the dogs, doing stuff like that. And I all of a sudden just wasn't feeling so good. And I had to kind of just stay close to a restroom. I don't know what happened. All of a sudden I just got like sick. And I was okay enough where I can continue to crochet, but I was not feeling well. And on Monday, I still wasn't feeling well. So this was like a 24-hour stomach bug or something. And I am actually not the only one that experienced this. A lot of random people, well, not random people, but people that I know, told me that they had a similar thing happen to them. And I was just like, is there literally something that's in the water that is causing this? Because then my cousin, after she got home from her trip, she said she had the same thing. My friends and then their co-workers or something like that had the same exact thing. So I'm just like, what in the heck happened? So it's been basically a week since I last filmed because I just wasn't feeling well. I have still been working on a few things, but I wanted to just recap what I did do while I was there. So I was there Friday night, Saturday, Sunday, Monday to noonish, but I wasn't really crocheting because I just wasn't feeling well and I was like, I need to go home. So I like to always go through the skein tags or just the yarn tags because I think it's fun and you can kind of see what you've done. So I went through 2 of these. This is for the new throw that I'm making for myself, which I'll show you here. It's with that Salem Lake I believe. I'll look at it here in a second. Salem Creek, not Lake. Salem Creek. So I started that. I went through 2 skeins. I'm gonna need to buy more, which I think I've already said. But this is looking really cool for right now. It's a pretty heavy throw because it's a bulky weight. Super bulky. So I'm excited for that one. And I am making those 2, I guess 2, yeah. 2 scarves with sleeves. I'll put a picture here of the pattern that I bought and I'll link it down below. They're a commission that I got from a friend and her friend. So I went through this Paintbox yarn, and this doesn't have a color on it. It's just what they have on their site, so it's color 105. It's this kind of like nice gray, and one skein got me the whole sleeve and through here, which I think is pretty cool. It's like a nice little pattern and sleeve. So once this is long enough, then you can just wrap it around your body, which is pretty cool. And then I got through this color, this Homeland, Heartland, not Homeland. The other one was Hometown or something. Way to go, Lion Brand. Confused me here. But this one is Great Smoky Mountain, and one skein got me this far on this one. It's a little bit of a thicker yarn. Same pattern, but these are really cool. Like, they're good for probably everything, but like fall, or you're wearing a light long sleeve and you know, you could just take it with you or go to the gym. I don't know. But yeah, so that is something else that I was working on. And I went through another skein for this Black Canyon yarn, which I'm making this shawl scarf. It's in the other room and I just don't want to have to go over there because all my equipment's in front of me and the door's right there. So we're not doing that. I'll show you here on screen. On screen, what I'm working on now, it's this black shawl, and then I found this really cool Michael latte, or Caron latte cakes. Holy crap, there's only one solid color, and it's called cream, and I'm making a scarf out of that too, and it is some of the softest yarn I have ever felt in my life. It is amazing. So I'm making one of those for myself with that. And I did I've been starting other throws because I'm hoping, and I would really love your opinion down below, if you guys would be interested in these fall throws. So I started this one. I didn't finish the cake, but I got this far. And I have this much of the cake left, a lot. So I'm thinking 2 cakes will get me a decent sized throw. And I have 4. So I'm excited about that. Let me show you. I know I put kind of a screen show an earlier clip of like the stack of throws, but I've started this one with this really pretty color, and it has these like flecks of orange in it. So it's like brown and orange. It almost looks kind of black flakes, but it's brown. I forget the color of this, but if I can find it, I'll link it down below. I know I can find it. I have it. What am I saying? And then I have this other yarn. This would be perfect for like this whole Barbie movement right now. Just this like pink throw. This is just one skein and I have 10. So I think it'll be perfect for one throw of this. And then I have this really pretty color here. I believe it's called like a rainbow something or other. And I think this looks gorgeous. The color pooling is really nice. And yeah, I really enjoy that one. Here's just kind of a really basic one with like nice color changes. It's really soft, very monochrome in a way. So if you have sort of a color scheme in your house of like creams or light grays, whites, this would be a perfect throw, I think. So again, this is a blossom cake, and I think it's going to take 3 for this one, but we'll see. I'm only halfway or a third way through each and every single one of these. And then the last one that I'm working on right now is this one, and I think the color pooling is really pretty too. And I'll be working on some solids as well. So I'm excited about that, but please let me know down below if you guys are interested in those, and I will be putting those on my Etsy shop coming up in like the next week or two before it starts to really cool down. Where I am, we have one more 90 temperature day, and that's tomorrow, which is Sunday or Monday. No, it's Sunday, Monday. Today's Saturday, and then we are like into the 80s, low 80s, so it's really slow where I am to cool down, and then all of a sudden you wake up one morning and it's just cold. So I don't know how that is, if that's the same for everyone else around the country, around the world. I know there are some international people watching, and thank you so much for being here. I love you guys. I will, again, put that on my Etsy once they're completed and put more up as they are completed. And speaking of my Etsy, right now my market bags are up, and I did put them on a discount. They're 25% off right now, so they're like 40 bucks, $41.50. So I have free shipping on all of those. However, you still have to pay whatever taxes, so hopefully that's not a lot. But I am handling that shipping for you guys. They're 25% off. Just want to see them go to a good home, so definitely check that out. It's linked down below, and if you have questions, definitely message me about that here on Instagram. I think you can send questions through Etsy, things like that. So now that I've talked way too much in this ending segment of my video, I just want to thank you guys for being here. I appreciate you guys so much. I really had intended on get this video out earlier, but I was genuinely not well and I needed to rest. So I'm feeling a lot better. I'm a little dolled up here because we're going to a friend's welcome home party today, and what better way to feel better than to kind of just like put some makeup on and do your hair, right? No? Maybe? Anyway, I do want to again thank you all for being here so much. I appreciate you to the moon and back a million times. You guys leave such nice and wonderful comments, a lot of tips and everything, and you guys are so awesome. You really help me want to continue doing this channel and not give up. And I just really hope that I can provide you with some more great content, including quality products. So these throws and more things, of course, will be coming up. It's going to be a busy month because it's my favorite time of year. The last third of the month, isn't that, or the year, last third of the year. It's kind of a weird way to put it, but like the last third of the year, the last 4 months are always kind of like my favorite. I don't know. Either way, for the 100th time, I appreciate you guys. Thank you so, so much for being here. If you did make it this far into the video, please leave some kind of comment or, I don't know, emoji, yarn ball, heart, something, just so I know that you're here and listening. And I appreciate you watching these videos. Really does help out my channel and help me. And I couldn't do this without you guys. So thank you so much. I appreciate you. I hope you're having an extremely wonderful day today. And if you are sticking around, I will see you next time.